It's Tommy Gill. Watch Open Mic Live now.
Open Mic, the show.com. It's Open Mic, the show.com. OpenMic.com. OpenMic.com. Open Mic, the show.
Warning, the following program may contain moments of great personal reflection, sudden and striking realization, things you should not try at home, the truth about cats and dogs, incomplete thoughts, rambling gibberish, completely ridiculous opinions, winning lottery numbers, things you could really care less about, barking dogs, and unfortunately, Mike and Stan.
Who likes to be silly? I like to be silly.
Tommy Gill.
What kind of radio show is this?
This town needs an enema.
It's about to get all stupid up in here!
Get up, get on up, get up, get on up. Stay on the
Hey, welcome to the show. I'm not sure what's happening there with the feedback in the loop, but that's Open Mic Live for you because we bring you the best fuck-ups that anybody else can bring you. All right, welcome to Open Mic Live right here on Open Mic, the show.com, IRNbroadcast, the No Name Network. Catch the replays on 920 WON the Apple Fridays at midnight. Catch the replay or download the show anywhere you want to, including BRN, Bubba Radio Network, if you're a Bubba Army member. Pulse-radio.net. Check out them and their rock forums. You can catch us there. I think we're on Sundays at 2 at Sundays, whatever it is. But they got some rock formats. They got quite a few live shows there, too. Everybody's doing the whole live show thing. Stan, why don't you do this live show thing? That's how you segue.
That's how you segue? You guys do segues on your show?
No.
Yeah, good thing.
We just roll.
Suck.
We just
All right, so this is Open Mic Live, like you said. We have in the studio right now comedian Roger Nelson. Say hello.
Hi.
Of the Food Bar Weekly show, right?
Yes, sir.
Which is what made me want you to come in here. I happened upon it one day. I tuned in just for a second to see
was
what it
the
was.
hooker, wasn't it? It was the hooker.
Is that what your co-host's name?
No, stop.
I didn't know if you called her that. I'm just
No, with her it's escort. Now, Nicole. Surprisingly, Nicole is a go-go dancer, and before linking up with her, I didn't know go-go dancing was still a thing. I thought that died in the 70s. Apparently, it's still a thing.
Just because she dances go-go.
Hey,
but don't make her a hoe. No.
Good job,
no.
Johnny.
Dynamite
Is Mike
drop.
off?
I'm here for you, man.
Unfortunately, no.
But no, she is awesome, man.
Yeah, Nicole's great.
I tuned in for a minute and stayed until it was over because you guys are great, man. It was a great show.
Thank you.
And then the next week I tune in. You have a guest.
Wait, we had a hooker on.
Okay,
She was promoting this organization that's for the legal, or trying to bring attention to sex workers' rights, and one of their things they want to decriminalize prostitution. They try and help the girls that are out working the streets and stuff like that. So they do stuff.
So they buy them new heels and shit like that.
I guess, or they bring them food, and medical supplies. Either way, free condom drop or something.
Right. So that's Roger Nelson. We have intern Johnny Jones. Welcome, Johnny Jones.
Hey, what's going on, guys? Thanks for
Johnny,
having
you're
me.
here because you are working on your own podcast coming up pretty soon, correct?
I am. I'm just happy to be in the building. Thanks for having me.
Yeah, thanks for shutting up. All right, so now with them, we will be playing a couple games. Mike Tyree's trivia. What do we got this week? Is it news or brews?
Booze.
We got booze. Real booze, fake booze. Stanley Feud coming up in segment 3. Segment 2, we will be talking with Roger Nelson, about Roger Nelson. Is there anything else you want to talk about?
He's an asshole. That's all I know.
All right, so we'll be talking with the asshole about the asshole. And then in segment 4, Mike.
What do you want?
What is in segment 4, sir?
I'm going to actually digress a little bit and show you a little new version of Full Harmo.
Full Harmo. We're tracking Mike's progress. He's been taking harmonica lessons.
All right.
So every week we see if he's gotten better or worse. There's been a couple back steps, but for the most part, he's always moving forward. He's been getting better and better.
I'll go back this week.
But do me a favor. Don't coddle him. If the shit ain't good and you clap, I'll punch you in the throat. Not you because you're dangerous. Not you because you're huge.
What if he fucks up in an embarrassing way? Can we clap for that?
Yes.
Okay. I'm just checking.
That's the only way.
Well, you said don't clap, but if it's that good or bad, it's worth clapping for.
Correct. Thank you. You're correct. You heard that, right? Your instructions are clear. All right, so that's that. This is this. Mike hates it when I do this, but I went to an event today.
I don't care.
I went to a funeral.
Oh.
Someone that I've known for a very long time, the owner of the company I work for.
Sorry to hear that.
One of the most phenomenal people
Condolences.
I've ever met in my life. And the thing is, listen, he had an open casket, which I'm not big on, like, but they made me do it. He was a gambler. He was 91 years old, so let's not be too broken up about it. When he was 83, he still went to the dog or the horse track to play cards. Well, they keep track every month of the top winners of the month. 83 years old, he was #1 money winner at the dog track playing cards.
Real deal.
Yeah.
The real fucking deal.
Yeah.
So, in the casket, they had a Royal Straight Flush and Hearts in one hand, a smoke in the other hand with his lighter. He smoked since he was 14. When he was in his 70s, he went to the doctor, and they said, don't stop. There's no reason to stop. Perfect health. How do you do that? You know what I mean?
The preservatives and chemicals that naturally
It's
got
embalming him.
formaldehyde in it.
So anyway, no, I mean, one of the most fantastic people I've ever met. He's done a shit ton for me. You know what I mean? So it was great service and all that. But I've never seen anything like that. A Royal Straight Flush.
I've never heard of
Well, better than
anything like that.
than the dead man's hand, aces and eights.
True, that is that. I just want to mold with Mike's penis in my hand when I die.
Done.
In your
You
hand?
can do it when you're alive.
Yeah.
Here.
Well, you can put it in my mouth, but I'm getting cremated, so it really doesn't fucking matter. Me and his penis are both going down. I mean, so are you being cremated?
I think so.
I think you make that decision, don't you?
I mean, whoever is going to pay for it can fucking do whatever he wants.
Oh, speaking of that, so speaking of paid for it, so his son goes to take care of all the service and all that, which he gets there, they've already been taken care of. He's already paid for it all. To the extent of, they said, go to this restaurant, pick out whatever you want for the food after the services. He's already paid for everything.
The guy that's passed away has already taken
Paid
care
for
of
all the
funeral
food
expenses.
and everything for after his own services.
That's
He's already paid for the
gangster.
food and shit.
That is.
All they had to do was go pick the food out, and it was delivered.
That's so awesome.
Have you ever heard of that?
No, that's badass.
That's why.
That's old school funeral planning.
That's
though. Nowadays, well, I mean, back then you saved up, you had the money to do that.
Right.
Nowadays, we're living, direct deposit to direct deposit.
I wonder if they have something like the free paid Florida college plans, if they have that for death. Do they have anything like that?
I'm sure they do.
Just boom,
Yeah.
done.
Oh, and this isn't just any restaurant. It's Carmine's.
Oh.
Ah.
Oh,
Go pick out whatever you want. Are you fucking kidding me, dude? But I've never heard of that in my life, dude.
So you went to the best funeral ever today.
yeah, seriously.
Basically. Right. Which is why I said it's not a sad note, dude. It was a good day.
Party.
And I got to see a guy in shoes that had like round, bouncy discs on the bottom of them. I've never seen anything like it.
It's like
Like Skechers shape-ups.
It's a weird
Right.
funeral, man.
I was thinking geriatric, like New Balance.
Well, I would have walked up and grabbed his ass, see if it's like firming it up or something.
No, you wouldn't.
That's working.
Well, yeah.
Because he would have just bounced right over your head. I'm like, what the
Flubber?
hell? You're an adult.
What's going on
What
here?
are you doing there? I'll show you pictures during the break.
And then they light up
Of his
and it
ass.
runs.
It's great that you took pictures of a guy's shoes at a funeral.
I've
That's
never
awesome.
seen the shoes before.
I was that impressed. I would ask him, those things help you dunk?
It was a highlight, dude. Randy Holden, welcome. Dale Smith, welcome. Chris Johnson, welcome. Johnny Jones, Tiffany Sargent, all you guys, welcome to the show. John Jingo. So let's get back to the basics here.
All right. Do we have to?
No, we don't have to. Go ahead,
Cool.
Mike.
Hey, so what's the most inappropriate picture you've ever taken?
Of someone else or myself?
Yeah, of someone else. We all know that there. I constantly squat over my phone before I shower for the NSA. I just give them a little something to look at.
Well, you never know. You want to make sure. Well, you got to make sure you get all the nooks and crannies.
Right.
So you take
Hopefully
before
they
and
notify
after.
me if they see anything that's wrong.
I don't know. I mean, I've taken pictures of just weird shit. I just can't. Nothing stands out.
Maybe
But if-
inappropriate. I remember when we went to go get her cell phone, the lady there had one of the surgical masks on.
Okay.
And I was like, it's nonchalant. Like, nothing's happening here. Don't look at this. And I'm like, no, this is weird. So I took a picture of it, but I wasn't so nonchalant. So I'm doing this. She looked like Michael Jackson smooth walking out of there. Oh, yes. Show it. I don't care. Hold on.
Oh, wow.
Speaking of inappropriate pictures.
See,
Higher, and pull back.
that's what she
Go
said.
forward. That's not going to give it all. Keep going. Shove it into the camera. Go. Shove it in. Turtle power. There it is.
Down.
See, I'm too lazy to remember. Like, I have a camera in my pocket, so I'll just say an inappropriate comment and not record it.
Oh, well, you got
Want to see that?
that was. Go ahead, show him.
See, now I
Nice.
see why he said turtle
That's
power.
awesome. That is awesome.
Yeah, it wasn't because he was all turtled up. Right. Johnny, Randy, Jesus, mother of God. You're not Randy.
Randy's my brother.
Did he take all your money too?
No. He's the one I would definitely. I trust my younger brother Randy. I trust that kid. My older brother, I trust him too. He's all right.
How many brothers you got? Just two?
2 brothers and a sister.
Wow.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Where do you fall in the?
I am the lower middle of 4, so I completely got fucked in life.
It does suck.
My sister's the oldest, the only girl. My brother, the oldest boy. My father's namesake. Then there's me, and then there's Randy, who's the baby of the family.
You'll never be.
I'm the lower middle of 4. It's
So
just-
who's their favorite?
my younger brother, Randy, the baby.
Is
Why
it
is it
always
always
the
the youngest
absolutely.
brother, dude?
Absolutely.
The baby's the last one out. They're the cutest. They're the littlest.
No, it's because he hasn't had time to piss them off yet.
That's true.
Or they're broke down.
Yeah.
They're broke down from the first 4.
He was definitely either adopted, switched at birth. He was an accident of some sorts. Because it's 2 years for my sister to my brother, 2 years for my brother to me, and then 4 years to him. So that was a misfire. That had to be a misfire.
She was sleeping. He snuck it in there.
I just saw this meme of somebody saying, your mom was telling you that you're just adopted, and he reached over and grabbed her ass. Jeez.
So, how long you been doing your show?
Fubar I've been doing since the October of 2016.
Oh.
Oh, so a little while now. Have you always had guests on?
Yeah. We started out. No, actually, when we started out, it was just me and the co-host, and I had it like all planned. I was like so into it. I had a list of everything we were going to talk about with bullet points, and then by like the 4th show, that kind of just went. And we started bringing guests in, call in, and then we started bringing guests in live. We moved it. I was doing it at my house, and then I moved it to undisclosed location.
How'd the call-ins work?
Originally, I just ran it through the aux jack, and it worked.
Into the board?
Yeah.
Okay.
When I got this phone, it stopped working.
Yep.
So I have an ultra high tech system. I have a mic on a mic stand, and I just put my phone on speakerphone underneath it. And it works. It's super low tech, but it works.
It's like call waiting where you just flip the phone so they talk to each other.
Exactly. That's exactly 69 the phones.
We've never really had good success with phone.
Yeah, no, because like he said, at that point we had jumped on the different network. So when you went from analog to digital, everything changed, and it's all squirrely.
That's the biggest obstacle to do it. Is just interfacing the phone. It's the technology, and I'm completely untechnological. Everything I do is as basic and idiot-proof as I possibly can make it.
If you just did it Kevin Holly style, have him call your cell phone and put it up to the microphone.
That's what he does.
That's what we do. I put it on speakerphone. I have a separate mic just for calls, and I'll put it on speakerphone. Flip it. The mic sits right in front of the external speaker, and it's just talk loud enough to hear.
The other,
yeah,
that call you had?
every call in.
That was clear as hell. The chick you had calling the show I was listening to.
Yeah.
You couldn't tell. I couldn't tell that. I would have thought you had some.
You thought we were fancy? No, we low tech as
I
shit.
saw
We're
you.
low tech
I knew you
as
were
shit.
fancy.
We're low tech as shit. I mean, but it works.
Right.
It's figure out the problem, make it work. I even borrowed my brother-in-law's in the radio business, and he let me borrow a telephone interface, but I couldn't figure out for the life of me how to make it work. There's no clue.
Really?
Yeah, so I gave it back to him.
So I gave it back to him.
Well, I mean, it was his.
So this week, I've been pretty busy, Mike. I've been going to open mics. Do you do open mics?
As often as I can, but I'm married and I have a full-time day job, so it's it takes a lot of my.
How long have you been married?
15 years.
Oh, wow! Congratulations.
Yeah, thank you.
And does she ever go with you?
Occasionally.
No,
She's she's usually home with the kids if I'm out.
How old are the kids?
11 and 13. So actually, son's gonna be 14 next week.
I'm so sick of all these responsible parents, bro. They're really
Whoa.
screwing things up.
You've never heard of my son or met my son, have you?
I didn't say good at parenting. I said
Okay, my son has done stand-up comedy. He's performed in New York City.
What?
Yeah.
Are you serious?
Dead serious. And all of his jokes are horribly inappropriate and offensive.
How old
So
is
that's
he?
why it's working.
What's that?
How old is he?
13. Well, he's going to be 14.
Wow.
He the teachers at his school when he's in middle school, they got wind that he does stand-up comedy, so they want to see him perform. Now, 13 years old, if you're he performed at Broadway Comedy Club in New York City.
What?
Like that'd be.
How does that happen?